We as people of the 21st century have an opportunity like no generation before us. We could bring about an era of prosperity and hope for the whole of the global community. We've been trained to see the world as sliding deeper and deeper into a state of disrepair. This, however, is not the case. The child mortality rate in developing countries has gone from 22% to less than 5% in the past 50 years. The rights of women have grown around the world. The number of wars have been cut nearly in half since 1980, and casualties from war have fallen by nearly 75% in that time. And technology and foreign aid are reaching more people than ever before. On top of all of this great news, humanity has a chance to change the complexion of our world. We could bring an end to extreme poverty. One of the most measurable successes of the past 30 years has been the rapid decline in extreme poverty rates around the world. We are living in a time when the end of extreme poverty is finally within reach. Over the past 30 years, our human civilization has been reducing poverty at a rate never before seen. By the year 2030, we have the chance to totally eradicate the lowest levels of income and therefore make great strides in the fight for human rights. As more and more data from around the world has been collected, we are getting a clearer view of where the fight against poverty should be focused. This goal, however, cannot be reached without the help of the worldwide network of citizens. The first step is to spread the good news. Just listen to Bono as he shares the data of this great hope at a TED Talk in California in 2013.
It didn't happen by itself. It was fought for, it was campaigned for, it was innovated for. And this great news gives birth to even more great news. Because the historic trend is this: the number of people living in back-breaking, soul-crushing extreme poverty has declined from 43% of the world's population in 1990 to 33% by 2000, and then to 21% by 2010. Give it up for that. Halved. Now, the rate is still too high, still too many people unnecessarily losing their lives. There's still work to do, but it's heart-stopping. It's mind-blowing stuff. And if you live on less than $1.25 a day, if you live in that kind of poverty, this is not just data, this is everything. If you're a parent who wants the best for your kids, and I am, this rapid transition is a route out of despair and into hope. And guess what? If the trajectory continues, look where the amount of people living on $1.25 a day gets to by 2030.
It can be true. As long as the people of this world who do not experience this devastating poverty continue to promote the good that has been happening in this fight. To many people in the United States, we do not see the progress we are making. Nearly 95% of Americans had no idea that progress was being made, and nearly 66% said they thought extreme poverty had doubled in the last 20 years. If we can help Americans see how close we are to achieving a poverty-free world, we can anticipate and hope that more people will believe they can get involved. And we need this help, because there is still much work to be done. According to the UN's most recently published statistics, there are still over 800,000 people living in extreme poverty today. The vast majority of this population is focused in two regions: South Asia and the Pacific, and Sub-Saharan Africa. And we still face many challenges before we can reach our goal. Natural disasters, regional and global conflicts, famine, global climate change, and the growing demand for food and fresh water as our population continues to grow will test our ability to keep this momentum going. Cities around the world continue to experience booming populations and incomes, so it is paramount that we understand how to handle this urbanization in ways that are sustainable. So how can we help? The first key is to become literate about this immense challenge. The primary organizations gathering data about global poverty are the World Bank, UNICEF, and the Global Development Project. Once you have had the chance to learn about the complexity of the challenge we face, seek out organizations that provide opportunities which align with your values and your ability to serve this cause. Some of the organizations leading the way are Oxfam, Kiva, CARE, Peace Corps, Feeding America, and the One Campaign. By finding just one way to help, you can change the world. Join others in seeing this mission through to it and help us end extreme poverty by 2030.